P-A-C-K. I am the sister of Jenny Taylor. Brent Taylor is my brother-in-law. Thank you for coming out today. I just want to read a statement on behalf of the Brent Taylor family. We're standing at their home right now, where family and friends are gathered, and Jenny and her 7 children are inside or jumping on the tramp in the backyard, so you might hear them screaming periodically. The kids are having a good time, or we're trying to help them. On behalf of Major Brent Taylor's family, his wife Jenny, his children Megan, age 13, Lincoln, 11, Alex, 9, Jacob, 7, Ellie, 5, Jonathan, 2, and Caroline, 11 months, along with his parents, siblings, and other family members, we would like to express our sincere appreciation for the outpouring of love and support during this unspeakably difficult time. Brent's life impacted so many of us in remarkable ways, and we are grateful for the expressions of gratitude and sympathy we have received. We are especially grateful for the love and support shown to Brent and Jenny's children. As one of many, many military families to give the ultimate sacrifice, we also want to express our love for this great nation and the pride that we feel knowing that Brent gave his life to his country, to the country that he and Jenny both love so much. When I asked Jenny what she would like me to say when we came out, she said that there's heartache, but no regret. It will be hard to find a family that loves our country more than this family, and that has the desire to serve our country more than this family. And that goes for Brent and Jenny and their children and the legacy that they leave. For those who wish to provide any support to Jenny and her 7 young children, we've set up an account at America First that you can donate, and also there's a GoFundMe page that donations would be appreciated. As soon as we have any further information about the funeral, we will release that information as soon as we have it. I don't know, Phil, if you wanted to say anything. If not, I'm happy to take a couple questions if anybody has a question.
Can you talk about what today has been like? I mean, you know, obviously even no matter how much you guys as a family have talked about this, nobody really expects this to happen or prepares for this to happen.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking doesn't describe it. I don't think any of us in a million years really thought through that Brent wouldn't be coming home. He is such an inspirational figure, and to me, just such an inspired person. All the steps that I've seen him take in his life, I really felt were just led and guided and driven, that there's no way that someone so good that it somehow wouldn't work out for him. So I think we all are just kind of in complete shock that this isn't real.
Pretty tough. How are the kids taking it?
You know, it's hard, and that's who we're worried about the most, obviously, is the 7 kids. So, you know, the older ones, Megan and Alex and Lincoln, and then, you know, the baby Caroline, who's 11 months old. It's going to be a big struggle for all of them. And we've just been so grateful for the friends and the neighbors and the teachers and the church leaders and the complete strangers, the people who have just visited and sent things and written things and donated money from, I mean, thousands and thousands of people that we don't know who they are, we've never met them, but it is so touching, and it's helpful to the kids, even, you know, seeing them reading all the comments and just knowing that the love is there, and that so many people love and respect Major Taylor so much. It's fabulous to see that just the ripple of effect that he's had on so many people's lives, and the kids feel that, but we're worried about them, and just any support and love that we can give to them, that's what we're going to be focusing on.
And what are the ages of the kids, or the age range?
13 down to 11 months.
What do you hope his legacy will be? He's had such a huge impact on this community and so many people.
His legacy is just in his commitment to God, country, and family. It almost seems fake. Like if you met Brent, at first you kind of wouldn't even believe it was real. You'd think that this was just what he was doing to get elected or for a campaign. Like you really would have that hesitation. But he really was the real deal. His commitment to his country, to his family, to his belief system was absolutely real and full of integrity. And I mean, that's why you hear anyone who knows him, like Brent was larger than life. Like you couldn't believe that this guy was for real. The way he worked and sacrificed to live, and that's the legacy he's going to pass on. is just that love and that ability to set your priorities and know that life is about serving.
We understand that his brothers are all involved in the military and serve. What has this been like for them? Can you put that into words or explain that?
Terrible.
There's a special connection, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been very difficult for Brent's family. He has 5 brothers who have all served in the military, and that's the way they were raised. He's got 2 amazing parents who just raised the children to have a love for this country, and not just a love for this country, but to translate that love into a desire and a commitment to serve, where they have all been willing to sign up and to go. And you can hear, you know, from the many things that Brent's put in writing, and Jenny talking before and now, that they don't feel like their sacrifice is any greater than the sacrifice that so many military families have given. And nobody wants to pay the ultimate price, but so many people have. And Jenny made a comment to me yesterday just saying, you know, this is great that there's so much support and so much love, and people are doing GoFundMe, and the news are here, they want to hear about it, but you know, how many thousands of people in this generation and past generations didn't have GoFundMe and didn't have the news to care, and they were soldiers too. So this just touches their hearts just as a part of the military family community.
May we ask who you are? Are you family as well?
Friend, former mayor of Pleasant View, Toby Molesky.
Cheryl Stouffer, friend and councilwoman of North Ogden.
And obviously you're close to this family, you're here. What are your thoughts today?
She couldn't have said it any better. Brent was a hero. Bottom line. And he's going to be missed.
He was a good man. The last post he put on Facebook, the last thing he said was, "God bless America."
I'm Philip Swanson, North Ogden City Council.
John Call, North Ogden City Administrator.
Kristy, I know you had said that the family does need support right now, and the GoFundMe page is in place, but is there anything else that the family needs to try and help cope with this situation and what's happened?
It's the cliche things that really make a difference, you know, people's prayers and support. I mean, just seeing the flags that people have put out, and the kind words that have been written on social media. I mean, those are small things, but they make a big difference. Just those little things. I know in talking with the family today, it was said that, you know, if everyone could take this opportunity to just examine their lives and think about Brent Taylor and the loss of potential that we now feel for what this man was doing with his life, and for the great things further that we expected of him, and take that as an opportunity to examine your own life and try to be a little bit better. And that would be a wonderful way to pay it forward, and to memorialize Brent.
Do we know when he's going to be brought back?
We don't know. We don't have any firm dates yet. We anticipate later this week that he'll be back in Utah, and we'll let you know as soon as we have any more information.
We've also seen a number of GoFundMe pages. Is just the one verified? You guys are going to be receiving those funds?
All 3 are verified, and we are in the process now of combining them. But if you'll follow the link that goes to the main one, that's where we're trying to get everything filtered to.
And this money, I suppose it's for the kids' future, just for
Yep. This.
expenses going
Yep.
forward.
The money is going to go directly to Jenny Taylor to help her with the ongoing expenses of raising 7 children. So that's directly where it's going to be.